Hi everyone, my name is Jasirah and I'm a professional belly dancer from Poland, and welcome in the new series on my YouTube channel Belly Chit-Chat, where we talk about everything related with belly dance. And the topic for today, as you can see already in the title, is 10 instant tips how to look more professional on the stage. It's not only dedicated to belly dancers, it may be also dedicated to other dancers from the other disciplines. And by instant, I mean something that you can do quite quickly, and I will not mention stuff like, oh, practice belly dance for 5 years at least. I'm going to say something that you can do very quickly to level up your professional dancer look on the stage. Let's start. Number 1, extraordinary hairstyle. So make an effort and add some volume to your hair and style your hair in a way that is different than your everyday look. In general, what I try to imagine for my audience, I try to give them extraordinary experience. I really try them to see something that it's not like the everyday basis. I really want them to feel special, and I can do it with very special, extraordinary experience that I give them. One of the stuff that I take care of when I perform is definitely extraordinary hair, and especially having Slavic, very fine hair, I need to do some effort. And how I add volume and style to my hair? By hair extensions. And as far as I'm not a fan of like permanent hair extensions on those like keratin or micro rings methods, I don't really want to have the hair extensions every single day and deal with them while washing my hair and sleeping and so on. I just use the clip-in hair extensions. I put them before the show, I take them after the show. I just wash them separately, not on my head, I just wash them in the sink. So it's perfect solution for me. It instantly adds the volume. Also, I don't feel sorry for them because I always can just, after a few years of using, I can just buy another package. So I can style them, I can curl them, I can straighten them. And that's fine, they are not mine. So I feel okay when they actually got a little burn or something. So that's definitely thing that I suggest you to take care of. If you are lucky with beautiful hair, I would still suggest at least style them. So instead of just having them washed and dry, maybe make them super straight, or maybe make them curly, or maybe add some volume in the roots. Definitely make something to look more extraordinary than you do every day, and not only audience will appreciate that, you will actually feel much more extraordinary, and you will definitely have the magical queen vibe. Number 2, red lipstick and fake eyelashes. This is like the base for the dancers, not only I believe in belly dance but other styles too. Red lips and fake eyelashes are something, again, that is quite extraordinary. Not everyone wears red lips and fake eyelashes every day, and therefore it will add special look to your makeup. It will elevate your makeup. It will definitely give a more professional vibe, more extraordinary vibe. It will enlarge your lips, enlarge your eyes. So if you have already quite nice professional makeup, check if maybe you are not going to a little bit too much nude colors on your lips that are actually washed out by the stage lights. And also your eyes, you may feel that your makeup is strong enough and opens your eyes when you are in your bathroom, but then when you go on the stage and the lights are so much stronger, definitely long eyelashes, they will give the theatrical effect. Don't skip it. Number 3, very much related to the previous one, strong contouring. So the strong lights of the stage, they will really wash out everything, and your face will look pretty much just flat. Also, from very far away, people do not really see the features that well. So a strong contouring your nose, your forehead, your cheeks and chin definitely helps to add the dimension into face that is washed out and flattened by the stage lights. So even if it looks a little bit funny in your bathroom, it will not look funny on the stage. It will look just fine. Number 4, body makeup. I actually choose to not forget about my body while performing. I not only focus on the makeup on my face, I put the whole makeup on my body, and I use my golden powder, gold-plated skin, produced in Poland. I put it all over my body to have this like very shiny wax skin covered with the gold effect. Again, the whole purpose of that is actually to give the audience a very extraordinary experience. People are so used to their ordinary life that when they go to a belly dance show, they really want to be taken to the magical world, and this is how I am going to give it to them, for example, by looking very extraordinary. So this is what I use, but you can definitely use something that matches your skin tone. So some people, maybe they will use the bronzer if you prefer your look to be a little darker on the stage. Again, the strong lights, they can wash your skin so much that maybe it will look even a little blue. So sometimes adding a little bit of the bronzing highlighter or the bronzer helps to even the skin. Another thing is that sometimes we have some uneven coloring on our skin, like bruises from, I don't know, doing some sports, pole dancing, whatever, and then we don't want the bruising to be visible on the stage. And adding some makeup, some foundation, and maybe then covering it with highlighter, for example, helps you to feel much more self-confident because you cover some little imperfections on your skin with the makeup. Number 5, nails. You can notice that many professional dancers, not only belly dancers, but dancers from other disciplines, they very often have quite long nails. Long nails actually really highlight the movements of your fingers, of your hands. But long nails are not necessarily in the style of every person. For example, I personally don't really like too long nails, but that's fine. You can have shorter nails, but make sure that they are well kept, that they are actually groomed. So do the manicure, do the pedicure also, because very often we either dance barefoot or in some dance shoes with open toes. So make sure that your nails are nicely done. Number 6, matching jewelry. And the word matching is quite important. I would say that the more the better to make the look more rich, but not necessarily. The more of the matching stuff, the better. So for more rich, again, extraordinary, fairy tale-like look, the jewelry helps a lot. The earrings, bracelets all over your arms, some decorations on your legs, maybe a necklace, maybe something in your hair, definitely helps to elevate the look, make you more professional and looking very spectacular and extraordinary. But what I suggest is actually to match your jewelry to the costume. So if your costume is, for example, full of the AB stones, then make sure that the jewelry is also made of the AB stones, not gold or silver. Then if you have only silver decorations on your costume, then do not go for the gold jewelry, or do not put the jewelry, the bracelets, the earrings, the necklace from many different sets, because okay, there will be more of it, but they will not necessarily go well together. So my idea for the costumes that I actually make for myself is that I make separate set of bracelets, earrings, necklaces for every costume. So I have the set that contains everything, bra, belt, skirt, and all the jewelry made of the same fabric, made of the same stones, maybe made of the same lace, so I have the same shapes. Then I feel very well kept and I don't look like I just borrowed every single piece of the jewelry from different people. Number 7, so obvious yet so rare. Iron or steam your costume and your props. I really do steam or iron my clothes before performing every time. So if I'm lucky and I have an iron in my hotel room, I do it usually immediately after arriving. I do not keep my skirt, my costume wrinkled in the suitcase. I immediately pack it out and I iron it same day after arrival, hang it, and it waits for the performing, like even if it's like in 2 or 3 days. If there is no iron in the whole hotel, happens, I still always have my traveling steaming machine. I have exactly this one. I will not show you because it's quite old and ugly, but you have the photo over here. It's the Philips, the black one. It's not the most powerful steamer in the world. It's just very little and it's great. I can put it even to my hand luggage in my cabin bag. So even if I have kilometers of my skirt, satin skirt, I still steam it. It sometimes takes a lot of time, but then I play some Bellydance podcast maybe or any other interesting video, and then I just spend minutes and minutes steaming my skirt to make sure that the fabric is really smooth and it reflects light very well. And the same with the props, veils and fan veils. Anything that contains a fabric that can get wrinkled requires ironing and steaming. So obvious, yet so rare. But seriously, do it. There is always someone somewhere who either has an iron or the steaming machine. So just make an effort, find it, ask friends who are on the festival, ask the manager of the wedding show, bring your own like I do, and make sure that you look very well kept by ironing your clothes. Number 8, hide your underwear. Again, so obvious, but not always done. So, okay, I will be very honest with you. The current fashion on competitions is people lifting their skirt and turning a lot. So when we are sitting down there, for example, as a jury, we can see the whole bum bum like 100 times during the 3-minute choreography. And I will tell you, like, even the most beautiful bum bum is not that interesting. So what I can suggest, 1, do not show your bum bum. On belly dance competition or a show, it's not something that we are looking for while judging, for example. So you can, for example, sew the openings in your skirt a little lower. So even if you lift the skirt, it's actually showing just into the middle of your thigh instead of lifting completely up. Or just remove this movement from the choreography. Of course, something always may happen and we sometimes do not have control that much on every single detail of the performance, but we definitely can practice, record ourselves doing particular movements and see how it goes. So also do that. Beside of just, lifting the skirt and showing your underwear that is under the skirt, sometimes the belt is actually going lower and lower and lower with every single hip movement and shimmy that is in the choreography. So also check that if maybe actually your underwear, your panties are not going up more than a belt that you are having. If you are wearing a dress and under the dress you have your regular bra, also maybe check if the back of the bra is not visible that much. Make sure that maybe you have the back of the bra in the stones, something a little bit more stagey. In general, hiding the underwear and making sure that only the professional parts of the costume are out there will elevate your look, will make you to look much more professional and well kept. Number 9, perfume. And no surprise, I'm always using my brand, the perfume that I produced in Poland, that is quite Arabic and Oriental, yet it's still very feminine. It's not this very heavy oud with some tobacco or leather, but it's with rose and vanilla, so it's definitely female scent, I would say. For me, the scent in general in life is very important. I pay a lot of attention to the smell every single day whenever I am. I have very, very sensitive nose, and the scents, the smells are really big part of my perspective on particular situation, the place I travel to. So I consider a scent, a smell, as a very important factor. And here, again, I told you, I want to deliver very fairy tale-like experience to my audience. I want them to feel extraordinary. I really want them to go with me on the journey with all possible senses that I can influence. So I definitely use perfume, and I really want the audience to smell me and kind of like just go with the look, the music, the rhythms that are there with my costume, and also with the scent into this oriental fairy tale with me. I remember during competitions, one of the competitors were using particular perfumes, and I remember that I was like, oh wow, it's so nice. It's so nice to, you know, like feel the whole adventure, like everything is like one big piece. The look, the dance, the music, and the scent that reached me in my jury table very far away from the stage. And then a friend judge asked me, like, can you smell her? And I was like, of course I can smell her. Like, what's that perfume? I believe that scent is quite important in life. It definitely is important to me, and by receiving the comments since I used this perfume before going on the stage, I assume that it's very important to other people too. I receive lots of comments like, what was the scent that was there when you were performing? It's like, it was you? It was that perfume? I could smell it in like 10th row. So yes, that's what I want to achieve, and you can find your perfect scent. You can even make your own blend if you want, or you can just use the one that I made especially super strong for belly dancers, so you can spray just a little and then everyone will smell you for 3 days. It's optional. For me, scent is super important. I do it. I use perfume on my show. Number 10, last but not least, and probably the most instant tip of all that we had today, and it is smile. Smile. Smile with your eyes, make an honest smile, smile with your teeth, open your mouth and just infect the audience with a smile. One small tip, try to not be too insecure about your teeth. This is the answer that I very often hear telling my student, smile, just smile, smile. I make like really funny faces to make them smile while seeing them dancing, and often I hear the answer, oh, but you know, I prefer to smile with my mouth closed because my teeth are not perfect. They are yellow, they are beige, they are not straight, whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What matters is like seeing a happy person, being happy about what she is doing or he is doing in particular moment performing, and we don't care as an audience. We are not going to count with which tooth is not straight. We are not going to measure what shade of yellow are your teeth. We will just see a happy person being happy in the moment, doing the stuff that they love, and that's the most important. So if you feel insecure about your teeth, forget about it and smile. So that's it. Here there were 10 instant tips to look more professional on the stage. If you have any other instant tips, put them in the comment. I will be very happy to read them, and I'm sure other viewers will be very happy to read them and maybe interact with you. If you have ideas for the future videos, the topics that you would like me to talk about, put them in the comments. Thank you so much. Subscribe to my channel, like the video, and see you in 2 weeks.